Hello there, welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Mamina back with another video. Today I would love to share with you my most complimented fragrances. But before we start, as always, please like this video, become part of my YouTube family, and subscribe to the channel. And thank you in advance. First fragrance on the list is going to be none other than Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francis Croazijan. I remember before I purchased this bottle, I was so scared. I read the comment, I saw reviews, and the hate this fragrance gets. It's just unbelievable, and I was just like, oh my God. I was scared to buy it, to be honest with you. I was scared. What I ended up doing was I ended up purchasing the sister, which is the extreme version of this. But then I saw online, I got this, I believe, from either Saks or Nordstrom, because I saw that it came with a mini bottle of the original Baccarat Rouge 540. So I was like, oh, this is a great way to start this. So I ended up falling in love with the extra and falling in love with the regular. So that's why. But I was so in love that I ended up like getting the bigger bottle. And no, I did not get this bottle from Saks or Nordstrom. Of course, I waited until I came across a really good deal. So then I ended up purchasing this. Yes, as much as people love to hate on this fragrance, it also has gotten me so many compliments, and I love it. And I think I will forever have it in my collection. So first on the list is Baccarat Rouge 540. This one on the other side has gotten me compliments every single time I've worn it. So the one I'm talking about is none other than Angel Nova by Mugler. I love Angel Nova. Angel Nova is, as long as I can purchase it, it's going to be a lifer. Unfortunately though, Angel Nova has been discontinued, so I have to hurry up and get me some backup bottles. Angel Nova is also more than just a fragrance to me. This is my mood lifter. I kid you not, whenever I'm in a bad mood, whenever I need a little change, it's just like all I have to do is spray a little bit of Angel Nova and my mood changes to better. And everywhere I've gone, even at work, even though I don't get a lot of compliments at work, I've been complimented every single time I had Angel Nova on. So yes, Angel Nova is definitely that girl. So yeah, another compliment magnet, Angel Nova by Mugler. Next on the list is actually a combo, because last year, all summer long, this is the only way I wore them too. So the fragrances I'm talking about are Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar by KAYALI and Ambre by Merve. They gave me the same vibes, and that's one of the reasons I actually love to let them both. And even though they both are sweet, but then again, I've come to realize that the public loves sweet scents. So every single time I've worn this is also very much beloved by younger people. I'm not saying this is juvenile, no, not at all. It does give young vibes, but at the same time, the Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar, it's very playful. That's one of the reasons I really enjoy wearing this. So yeah, so these two together, so far so far they've gotten me really many compliments. So again, Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar by KAYALI and Ambre by Merve. Now I'm going to move on to another one that I don't like to wear a lot, because it's a 50 ml. It doesn't come in a bigger bottle than 50 ml. I actually started off with a decant like this. I also had gotten the decant from Saint Angel, but I ended up gifting the decant to a customer at work because she could not stop about my fragrance, about my sillage, about everything. She had her husband sitting right next to her. She was like, write it down. My birthday is coming up. Yes, that's what one of the gifts, presents I want for my birthday. And the fragrance I'm talking about is La Capitale by Xerjoff. This is a very fascinating perfume, I have to say. It's not for the faint. I was surprised that she ended up falling in love with La Capitale for someone who's not that into fragrances. It's just La Capitale. It's a very unique fragrance to me, even though it's a fruity floral with a strawberry note, but it's nothing like a Burberry Her, which also has a strawberry note. That one is just so soft, so feminine, kind of the opposite of this. This has a strawberry note as well, but this one also has a note of leather. It has saffron, it has labdanum, it has caramel, it has bourbon vanilla, it has benzoin, if I'm not mistaken. It's such a beautiful, just a fascinating perfume, and it's unisex. So, but I will definitely say this is feminine leaning. It works for my skin chemistry, thank God. But yes, it's just I hate using this because it's a 50 ml. Like I say, I gave away my decant that I used to have. I had about the same amount in here as the one that I gave away. So because I would like spray a little bit of this and take my decant with me. I don't know. Anyway, I just love it so much that I don't use it as much as I would love to, only because the bottle is small. But yes, I've gotten compliments from other, even outside of work. So this again is La Capitale by Xerjoff. This next one is also one that, like, I kid you not, every single time I wore this, I've gotten a compliment, like literally every single time. And this is 100 Silent Ways by Nishane. I've actually gifted my UPS guy a bottle of 100 Silent Ways. He came one day. I went downstairs to pick up a package, of course, and then he was like, when he went, oh, you smell so good, what are you wearing? He wanted to know everything about this. And then the next time he saw me, he was like, oh my God, I didn't write it down, I forgot what it was, I need that fragrance. So I literally just ended up, because it was new, I had worn it. It was like maybe the second or third time I wore that. I gifted him my bottle, and I ended up buying a new bottle. And I've gotten compliment with this at work. I've gotten compliment with this at the beauty supply store, and even at the gym event. So 100 Silent Ways is also that girl. Just do me a favor. If you have this bottle on the way coming to you, or in general, please do not overspray this. You don't need a lot of this. I've made the mistake and oversprayed this baby here, and unfortunately that one experience kind of ruined me enjoying the beauty of the juice. So now I have a love-hate relationship. It's just like it takes me forever to wear this, only because it's like a trauma that it takes me back to the day when I oversprayed it. But nevertheless, it's a beautiful fruity floral that will get you lots of compliments if you care for compliments. So this again is 100 Silent Ways by Nishane. For the next one, I could have easily picked Delina or one of her other sisters, because they are also compliments together. But I have to go with Rose 01 by Swiss Arabian. The reason why is I had this first before I got any of the Delina sisters. And I know for a fact Rose 01 outperforms Delina La Rose, and Delina Exclusive. Um, and I even remember I've told this story before. The very first day, first time I wore this baby right here, I had gotten even a compliment even 12 plus hours after wearing it. I couldn't smell it. I didn't even know it was still projecting 12 plus hours later. And yes, and that was just on the same day, and it wasn't the first compliment. So this smells really good. It smells so close to Delina, just without that sharp rhubarb note that bothers a lot of people. Not me. I don't find it sharp, nor does it bother me. But I just had to include Rose 01 because I had Rose 01 way before I started collecting fragrances. So that's why she deserves this spot instead of Delina. So another compliment getter will be Rose 01 by Swiss Arabian. This next baby was not love at first sniff, but when I tell you, she pulled me back and she was like, where you going? Not so fast. And then I was like, okay, I was wrong. I had to apologize to her. Yes. Then what I'm talking about is Tobacco Vanille by Guerlain. Tobacco Vanille was my very first fragrance from this line, Latte and Le Matière. I had a sample that came within purchase. I remember spraying that, and I went like, "Ooh, this is sweet! Wow, this is so sweet!" And why is the honey so realistic? I put the sample down. I swear to you now, like I kid you now, I still have the sample. I put the sample down, went about my day. It didn't take long, maybe just a few minutes later. I was wearing a tank top, so I reached over to fix it, and then the sillage, it hit me. I literally went like, oh my God, what was that? Was that sweet thing that I didn't like? So I went back, I put my hand on top and like right in front of my nose, I sniffed it and was like, OMG, this is beautiful. And then I went just like, oh my God, it's beautiful. I picked up the sample again. I was so captivated by the scent. It literally pulled me back in. That sample was like, no, you are not get rid of me. I went online, look for the best deal I could find, and there was no deal. I ended up purchasing this directly from the Guerlain website. I even have my name engraved. I don't use this as much as I'd love to, only because this is one of those bottles that I don't want to repurchase. Yes, I will have to if I ever finish this bottle. But I also, I don't know, it's my only 100 ml bottle from this line. Every other bottle I have from this line is a 200 ml. It's my only regret at the time, like spending the amount of money I spent on this. It was kind of like, oh no, that's way too much money. But look at me now. Now I have 200 ml of others. So yes, and every single time, this baby right here, Tobacco Honey, and she lasts, she projects. You don't need much. That's why I know she's going to last me a long time. But I love Tobacco Honey. I love this baby right here. Not necessarily because of the compliments. Like, I've fallen in love for this. I don't wear fragrances for compliments, but we all know compliments are also mood boosters. So they do help a lot. And yes, Tobacco Honey, when you know, you know. Of course, Bianco Latte has to make the cut. Yes, I always say Bianco Latte breaks necks. Yes, Yes and yes. Bianco Latte is your sweet vanilla gourmand. You have to be into lactonic creamy perfumes. Bianco Latte, we've come a long way. This is an empty bottle. I actually have another bottle. I wish I'm not planning on using anytime soon because I have dupes that I never touch because I was always gravitated toward this bottle. So I would love to use those up before I start using another bottle, my next Bianco Latte bottle. We've come a long way. I couldn't smell it at first. When I first got here, I was like, wait, like why what's the fuss about? I could barely smell. I was so disappointed, you have no idea. I thought about returning it, but I didn't know whether or not where I got it from. They took returns at the time, so I just tossed it to the side. I was just like, huh. At the time, I don't even think I knew anything about maceration when it comes to fragrances. 2+ months later, I picked this up. I remember it was before bed. I was about to go to bed and I was like, oh, I need something light, something that's not too strong. And I picked it up because I remembered that I could barely smell it. I sprayed, it was just one spray, and then right away I went like, whoa, like this is not what I remember. So, but I still sprayed it and I was like, okay, maybe it just, for the moment. And when I woke up, I don't know if I ended up spraying 2, 3, or 4 times. I could still smell her in the air. And that's how our love affair started. And I never looked back. And I wouldn't necessarily say because I finished a bottle. Not every single time I wore her, I got compliments, but many, many times. I even remember one time I walked past by a guy and he followed my scent trail. So that's one of the reasons I always say Bianco Latte is a neck breaker. Yes, she is a neck breaker. But I also I can go on and on and on when it comes about this one in particular. I have to also admit though, toward the end, it was harder and harder and harder to wear her because she became a little bit too strong. I love my beast mode fragrances, but I had to be really careful with my sprays because like even it became a little bit too much for myself also at one point. It was too much. That's why I also wanted to finish the bottle because I was like, where are we going with this? Like if I let you sit for I don't know how long more, like how strong or even stronger are you going to get? So yeah, let me see if I can still remember the notes for this because I feel like I've talked so much about Bianco Latte. So this baby here has caramel, it has coumarin that bothers also some people that note. It has vanilla, it has honey, and it has white musk. So yes, this is it's just like I've talked so much about this that I think I will forever remember at least 3 out of the 5 notes. So you want compliments and it's cold, I wouldn't suggest to wear this in the heat when it's hot. So I think you will choke yourself and others. So yeah, that's again is Bianco Latte by Giardini di Toscana. Even though the next one I'm about to show you is not a fragrance, but it is a compliment gather. Like every single time I've worn this, I've gotten compliments, like multiple compliments. So the one that I'm going to show to you is none other than Cloud 9 by Brown Sugar Babe. This is such a compliment gather. Like one time I was uncomfortable because I was at work And then during the day I worked by myself, I had customers sitting in the back. So every single time I went there, they were like, "Oh my God, can you just like go this way just so I can smell your central?" Like they were enjoying it, but I started becoming a little uncomfortable. So, but I also get like every single time I wear this, and I'm just like everybody was like a lot of people. "Oh my God, what's that? What are you wearing?" You know, it's yeah. I don't know, but yes, even though I get shy and sometimes I don't know how to behave, uh, but it happens. So compliments are uh, mood boosters. So Cloud Nine by Brown Sugar Babe is that girl. If I remember correctly, this has vanilla, it has fluffy marshmallow, and it also has sandalwood. That's what gives it like the creaminess. It smells really good. I enjoy it. It's sweet, and lovely, very lovely. So that again is Cloud Nine by Brown Sugar Babe. Excuse the oils, the bottle is always leaking. Last but not least, I'm gonna keep it short because we don't really talk about this house. When you know, you know. But this is about our most complimented fragrances, and yeah, I've worn this like a good maybe 3 to 5 times, and every single time I've worn this next fragrance that I'm about to show you, I've gotten compliments. Please don't come for me. I've like literally I purchased all of my bottles from this house way before all of the drama started, and but needless to say, I'm still going to show you the fragrance I'm talking about, and this is Minnie Mouse by House of Sillage. I love, okay, we don't love the house, but I love the juice in this bottle. Like, this gets me compliments every time I wear it. I don't wear it for compliments, like I say, but compliments do help, and they boost the mood. I love this. So, you know, I am in my raspberry era. Anything with raspberry, this also has strawberries because you get strawberry even though it's raspberry. Oh, it smells so good. Like I say, I'm not gonna say much about the house, but the juice is really good, and the juice gets me compliments. So this again is Minnie Mouse by House of Sillage. If you're still here and you've been watching, thank you very much for watching. Unfortunately, we have come to the end of this video. Please like this video, become part of my YouTube family, and subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you in my next one. Take care.